What's going on, man? Come on up here.
What's up, brother?
What's going on, dude? What's going on?
Mine starts out there.
It's all good, bro. You're a freak. It's going good.
Dude, the last show was freaking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
All right, come on. Band's gotta get going. They gotta get to the next show. Thanks for coming out. Come on, do your job. Get them out. Let's go. Yeah.
of sin.
And now for your weekly dose of metal. Here are your hosts, Morgan Danielle and Luco Blaze on The Metal Experience.
Woo! And we just heard State of Sin by Conniption. I am Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle, and we fucking got a sound guy tonight. Joey Gasoline Dick is back joining us. Oh, Joey Gasoline Dick can't hear anything. It's all good. And
My
we got
dick can hear everything, though.
Oh, man. And we also got the Chin Hair of Knowledge with us tonight.
Uh-oh.
And tonight we are joined by Cruel Melody. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves, what you guys do in the band, and if there's anyone missing.
I'm Matthew, play guitar.
I'm Brian. I play bass.
I'm Andreas, I play guitar.
I'm Brittany, I play singing.
No drummer?
Drummer couldn't make it tonight.
Okay. What's his name or her
John.
name? John? All right. Where you guys come out from tonight?
All over, really. I'm south suburbs, Mokina area. So
That's a little bit of a drive then.
it's not too bad.
All right.
Nice area out there.
It's beautiful. A lot of cornfields.
Hey, you guys used to have the pro room.
Yeah.
I really like that place.
Not anymore.
I went there once.
And Brittany's from Indiana. She's the only one that's outside of like us. We're local from here.
We're here to fuck shit up.
We're loco. Loca.
Well, all right. Cool. Well, thank you guys for coming out tonight. We got,
On
yeah.
Tuesday.
Well, why don't we, let's start from the beginning. How do we get the band name?
Brian?
Me?
These inquisitive faces.
I would leave that up to you.
You guys know the band Limp Bizkit, right?
Yeah.
Well, Wes Borland, the guitar player, went off to do his own project, Black Light Burns. He came out with the first CD called Cruel Melody. So I'm like, that's a great name. I'm like, if we ever decide to do a band like me and Brian, we're like, I'm going to call it Cruel Melody. Just a working title, until we get everyone, like, the final pieces and, like, before we decide, like, a real name. But that just really stuck was Cruel Melody. It just has a nice ring to it, so...
I have that CD, by the way.
It's a fantastic CD.
Yeah.
All the way through.
Yeah, now listen to it.
Shut up, Derek. So, when did so is this the original lineup?
No. This, we started in 2007. Just me and Brian working,
Just writing material.
just writing material. And we had people coming in. Pretty much it was like a revolving door of like people coming in. Nothing got really established until like 2009. So we found our original drummer and our original singer, and we started to take off. Started like wheels in motion, kept going, and everything just started like disbanding. We lost our drummer, and we lost our original singer, and it took like another couple of years before we found Brittany, and she came into the fold.
Not Karen.
Not Karen.
Not Karen.
Not Karen.
I lied to you.
That was a good one, though. That was a good one.
Can we trust you?
I don't know.
Oh no.
That's great.
So then Brittany joined. What year was that?
She joined in.
God, when?
Was it 2014?
Yeah.
2014.
Put an ad out on Craigslist, and it took us almost like 2 years before we found her, because we had the ad out for the longest time to find a singer, because when we had our original singer was a male singer, and when he left, we decided, like, how about we get a female singer? And Brian's like, let's try it. And we were getting a lot of female singers coming in, and just like nothing was actually clicking at points. So then Brittany finally was like, I want to join. Then I'm like, okay.
That was
in
the
the
email.
band.
That was it.
I wanna.
I'm responding to your Craigslist ad. I want to join. That's great.
Just I wanna, not even want.
Yeah.
WANNA.
Don't you wanna?
What song did you try out playing? Was it one of theirs or was it a cover?
Actually, the first time I got together with them for rehearsal, they showed me some of their material. So a lot of instrumental stuff. And then I guess I had an assignment to go home and write lyrics and melodies for those lyrics to the songs. And then I came back with like 3 or 4 songs completed. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
And it has apparently worked out. So yeah.
She's still in the band, so so I guess it does work.
No one's kicked me out.
No.
yet.
So then the lineup you guys have right now, how long has that been? The official lineup?
The official lineup, a few months, because Matthew is a new member, new guitarist, because we're originally a 4-piece.
For the longest time.
For the longest time. And then we're like, okay, we need another guitar player, just because we started doing more stuff in the studio. So I'm like, I can't, like, I want to make it fuller and make the loud get louder, pretty much. So we need another guitar player, so Matthew came in. And our new drummer, John, came in August. So and that's been the working band since, August, pretty much, with John and Matthew.
So that's pretty brand spanking new.
Yeah.
In terms of lineup, yes.
Yeah, lineup,
for
yes.
sure.
Lineup, yes. Band, no.
Yeah, material, no, because a lot of this stuff that I had written, I guess I had rewritten, some of the songs had already been completed, and I just like went and redid them because they let me. I was like, "Are you sure?" And they're like,
Yeah. We basically scrapped what the old singer did, and then told Brittany, "Here you go, do your thing, and let's go."
So then you brought some music tonight. What did you guys bring to play tonight?
We brought our first two, our first EP, then our second EP. Our first EP is our self-title, and our second one's Last of the Alternatives. And we already had them set in stone with our original singer, but when Brittany came in, she just put her spin on it, and it was like there's no looking back. Pretty much, it just sounds great,
So then, do both of them now have Brittany as the vocalist, or one?
Yeah,
or the
all
other?
of them.
Both of them. All of them.
Okay.
do.
Okay.
Every song is all Brittany.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No one
Well,
else.
why don't we start from the beginning, so we kind of see the transition from one CD to the next.
Yeah.
You guys, what was the first EP? You said EP, correct?
Yeah.
What was the first EP you guys put out?
Our self-title and our first song was Joyride. What was the first song you actually wrote with us before Joyride?
"Break My Back."
Break
It
My
was
Back.
Break My
Yeah.
Back. Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to do what do you want to do first?
Um,
Whatever you want to do.
Do the first track from Joyride.
All right, let's do Joyride from the self-titled EP.
This is Dave on the Metal Experience, and I play drums in the band Alethea. And not only do we make orgasms out of your ears, we make good friends too. I'm gonna introduce you to my bandmates right over here. I'm Jake.
I'm Jake.
I'm Zach. And that's the sound of you coming.
Up to count me back in. This is sweet.
Yeah!
Woo! Do that again real quick.
Yeah!
All right.
Oh my god.
Woo! You're listening to the Metal Experience. Luca Blaze, Morgan Daniel. I list off a whole bunch of names now. Whew. Deep breath. Luca Blaze, Morgan Danielle, Joey Gasoline Dick, and Derek the Chin Hair of Knowledge.
Yo.
And we just heard a Cruel Melody song, and that track was called
Joyride.
Boom. What was that? What was that about?
Walker movie.
Yeah. Brittany, what was Joyride about?
It's about a joyride. They
Yeah.
put you on the spot.
It's about stealing a car and driving really fast. No.
Sounds like a perfect Friday evening.
It's about when I wrote it, I just thought I sort of paid attention to what the song had sounded like instrumentally, which is an intense driving song, and so I thought, I wonder what it would feel like to steal a car and take some friends and go far, far away. I bet that'd be really exciting and scary.
Let's go
And I'm
try it
like-
right now.
Let's try it. And then I thought, well, life is about exciting and scary experiences, maybe not necessarily breaking the law, but the song is really awesome, and I kind of want to write about breaking the law and having a good time doing it. So I guess that's yeah, Judas Priest.
We don't break the law over here, just so yeah. Except for
We're all
Derek.
legal.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Was this the first band that you were ever in, Brittany?
No.
No. So what was the difference between writing with the guys in Cruel Melody than the other bands that you were with before that made it easier for you?
I guess I've kind of had it easy for a while with various projects because I've got my own and then I've got a couple others, and then Cruel Melody is along with those couple others. They basically gave me and they trusted me with their material and said, write and sing and do what, and we'll tell you if we don't like it. I mean, that's kind of what it was, right?
Pretty much.
I think so.
Yeah, we don't like it.
Yeah. And we made adjustments in terms of like arrangements and stuff, and the more that we rehearsed, the more we worked together like as a unit to put pieces together and take them apart and sort of make a cohesive song. But I don't know, I feel like they just sort of trusted me to do it, and so I did it. Does that answer the question?
Yeah.
Well?
No, absolutely.
Guys?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair to say that everybody in a band has carte blanche to do what they want.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of make their own spin on things. And then if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then we all kind of sit down and discuss it and go from there.
Because before we met Brittany, and when she responded to me on Craigslist, I was kind of surprised that she wanted to try out for this band. She's like, I want to do a metal band. And I'm like, and I saw her I did my research on her, saw her other band, Lee, then her cover band, and I'm like, why does she want to come in here? I'm like, she's really good. I'm like, this is gonna be like a notch down for her, pretty much, and she's like, I want to try it. I'm like, all right, cool. So she came in, and we just never looked back since. So it's like a perfect fit.
Now, with the recording of the self-titled EP, was that the first recording that you guys had as this group? And when did that come out?
When we originally recorded it with our original singer, it was like 2011. Then when Brittany came in, we were like, well, we want to go back in the studio and redo all those tracks. So
Did you redo everything or just the vocal tracks?
just the vocal tracks.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was like 2014 where she did like all the 4 tracks on the first self-titled EP. So yeah, around that time. 2 songs like Joyride and Control, those were already pretty much polished from our original singer, but everything else, like Break My Back and Wake Up, was like added to the mix in 2014. So
Now with you brought 2 CDs tonight, right?
Yeah.
Where did you guys record those at?
Was it Mokina, Bri?
Yeah, it was Black and White Studios.
Yeah, Matt Motto from DeSona helped us record.
Yeah.
We know that guy.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
great engineer. Brian found him. How'd you find him, Brian?
Probably on Craigslist. That's how I got all the spam email now.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, he had a studio in Mokina and just helped us record it, and he did a phenomenal job on it. And for being like in his pretty much his room, you know.
Yeah, he's got a home studio. He's got a studio at his apartment, and it's really, I mean, it's fancy.
Yeah.
I think it's fancy.
You would never guess that it's a bedroom or wherever he set up, because when we heard DeSona stuff, it was like, really?
Yeah.
Really? It
Yeah.
sounds so good.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
recorded that in the closet.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I was laying on his bed. No.
Even
just kidding.
better.
It's like, Matt, how does this sound?
Are there pictures?
God, I hope not.
There probably are.
Maybe on Craigslist now. Anybody want to see a sexy bass player?
I love how this all just keeps going back to Craigslist. It's like,
Yeah, right?
they're
So
gonna
then-
hit us up.
You guys recorded both of the CDs with Matt?
Yeah.
All right, very cool. When we were like, what? We've had DeSona on the show a couple of times.
Yeah, their CD
Nice.
actually
Good
came
guys.
out on the 23rd. They did
Yeah.
a CD release show at Reggie's.
Of
That's
this
right, yeah.
month?
Did
Yeah.
you guys go to that?
No.
We were unfortunately at Legions of Rom CD release show.
What do you mean,
It's hard to clone
unfortunately?
ourselves. Well, like, we wanted to go to both. We couldn't make both, you know? I'm not 2 people. I can't
Just
split
split.
myself
Should
in
have split
half.
duties.
I wish. We should have, but there's only 2 of us that went, so,
I was at work.
yeah.
Damn work.
Loser being
Fuck
at work. Quit your job.
We all need money.
So how would you describe Cruel Melody's sound?
I don't know.
This will be the hardest question of the night.
It's
I don't know. Like, growing up, I loved the grunge era, like, a lot. So I kind of, I don't know. I guess a lot of it, some of my writing style comes from the grunge era, you know. And
Now, really quick, just to interject, the grunge era, did you see that Nirvana documentary about on Netflix?
Oh my god.
That's all right. Yeah.
It was crazy. That shit was crazy.
Books,
Okay,
are,
sorry.
books are better.
All right, all right.
Read a book.
I'm not
You
a big
don't
reader
read.
of books.
Hey,
What
I
is
read.
a book?
Very
I don't know how to
intellectual.
read. I don't know how to read, but it was pretty cool.
I have a book that's all pictures. It's great.
It's all picture books.
Picture book?
Yeah, it's
You got those
fantastic.
guys?
Does it have any pop-ups?
Not yet.
Damn.
We will make it happen.
I'm down. Pop-up book of
I like to
grunge.
stick with coloring books where you can actually make your own picture.
Yeah,
The
We'll
coloring
continue-
book of
we'll continue with
grunge
the
coming
grunge era.
soon.
They have adult coloring books now.
I know.
yeah.
They're
I have
awesome.
gel pens for that.
Morgan owns
reason.
those.
Those consist
I
of
do.
Some of them, yeah.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
what adult coloring books?
Yeah.
Well,
they're
there's
so
adult coloring
intricate.
books, and then there's adult.
Is that the one where like there's like a hole in the
pornographic
middle of the
coloring
book or something?
The adult coloring books are the gangster rapper coloring books.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
They got all the gangster rappers.
Color
you get to color them.
in. Easy E.
Yeah. Master
Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
All right. Back to grunge era.
We go from grunge to rap to grunge.
Sorry, Brian. Back
Gangster
to
rap?
back to the
It's more
grunge.
like to coloring books to adult. Okay. Anyway.
I mean, I would honestly say it's just a mixture of everything. I mean, there's all influences in them. I mean, I listen to everything. You know, I'm sure everybody here listens to everything. It's just a matter of feeling and how you write, basically.
Yeah, I always called it alternative because you can lump alternative to anything like metal, grunge, you know, like back when Q101 was like in its heyday, like alternative. He had everything on there. He had Korn, Beastie Boys, Stone Temple Pilots, and that's what we think we're like kind of like a fusion of like just, well, not the Beastie Boys, but we're a fusion of everything else. But, you know, that's why like kind of we're metal, but not metal. We're alternative, but, you know, that's the only thing that really kind of sticks, you know.
We're
right now.
definitely rock.
Yeah, hard rock.
Yeah. And there's a lot of 90s influence, 90s grunge and 90s hard rock influence. And I love our title, Last of the Alternatives. That was Andreas who came up with that, I'm pretty sure. I dig that because, I mean, music is, a lot of hard rock and like metal even that I hear today, especially mainstream, you can hear so much of like the 90s in the guitar riffs that most of the bands use nowadays that are like playing Warped Tour and stuff like that. And I'm just like, where'd you get that from? And then you got to wonder where they got that from. Like Led Zeppelin or something.
And then it all goes back to Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Hey, there's
It
also
goes back to
precursors like
Sabbath, Bloody
Pink
Sabbath.
Floyd,
Yes, Pink Floyd.
It's all
too.
Black Sabbath.
Cream.
Cream.
It's fantastic.
Yes.
Oh, yes, it's so good.
They are good.
Well, let's hear another Cruel Melody track off of the self-titled CD that you brought. What is next?
My first one that Brittany wrote was "Break My Back," so it's that one.
All right.
Perfect.
And when we come back, we'll discuss a little bit about what it's all about.
Bending over backwards to try to get to you. Some kind of understanding, some kind of truth. The truth is you're not healthy. The truth is a nightmare.
And now, back to the metal experience.
Did you say hookers and blow?
No, I said the metal experience.
That's not nearly as good.
And we're back. I'm Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze, the chin hair of knowledge, my little brother. Joey Gasoline Dick is joining us from a long hiatus, and hopefully he'll be back for a few weeks now. We'll see.
Forever.
And we're here with Cruel Melody. Woo! And we just heard another track off the self-titled EP, and that was called what, Brittany?
Break My Back.
Break My Back. The first song that you wrote with the band, correct?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind the song and what it means to you.
Okay. The song is about being in a relationship with somebody and it being very toxic, it not going very well, obviously. And I mean, I sang it from the perspective of someone who is doing everything that they could to try to make it work, and it didn't work. And I also wrote it from the perspective of a person who wanted to feel free and good in the relationship and not being able to feel that, and so being angry about it. I guess angry and sorrowful.
That's a good way to
As you
describe it.
laugh it off.
I know.
I've been there.
I feel like we've all been there.
Do you want a hug?
I do.
I do.
God.
Everyone wants a hug.
Derek, give me a hug.
Turn to the person
No,
on your
Derek,
left.
leave me
and
alone.
Hug.
Don't touch me.
Oh my
Right
God.
now, everybody, we're all hugging ourselves.
That's kind of
That was a
almost
sleeper hold.
incest there, bro. Weird.
So it's a group hug.
Okay.
Aw.
How many has this kid had to drink? What,
Even
he's
from
going around
behind.
hugging
I'm
everyone?
not sure.
Those are
For
Brokeback
those
Mountain
that
over
are
the back
listening,
hugs
my
he's
brother has
giving.
decided to get up and hug everybody at the table.
Get the fuck away from me.
That's the most metal thing that's happened all night.
With the sleeveless shirt, I think I got armpit juice on my hoodie.
I'm never washing.
You
this
didn't give
fleece
Joe a
ever
hug.
again.
Derek, Joe is sitting here. You forgot Joe.
You're not here. This is
He
your
doesn't
first week
wanna-
back.
He doesn't want to.
He's still on vacation.
So the albums that you guys brought, you have 6 songs to play tonight. How many songs do you guys have written?
A lot.
We got probably a dozen, a little more, probably 13. Baker's dozen. We'll say.
Donuts.
So then how do you guys decide? What do you guys play live? There's some songs you're like, nah, we won't play that this time. You guys rotate in and out songs?
It all depends on the set, like how long we can play. If we have a 45-minute set, we'll probably play 9 or 10 songs. If we have a 30-minute set or 25, we'll just play 5 or 6.
Which those suck. Just want to say, I hate the 30-minute
The
sets.
30-minute sets?
Yeah, it's like you break up and break down. It's like that takes longer than the set.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
So it all depends, like what we feel like songs should fit in the set. So, but Joyride's always been like the first. Joyride and Break My Back have been like the cornerstone of our set for the longest time. So,
Yeah, they've been in the longest,
yeah.
I'd say.
Now, when you guys play shows, who have you had the opportunity to share the stage with?
God, there's a lot.
We've played some showcases and stuff.
I should have wrote all these down before I came in.
I mean, we've shared the stage with. We did this really big showcase, like metal showcase, hard rock summer bash. I forgot what it was. Skin and
Summer,
Sin.
yeah, Summer Skin and
Summer
Sin.
Skin and Sin at Mojo's. It was like 2 years ago, I think, 2 summers ago.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah.
And some of the bands that played were Four Without.
Wasn't 13 Monsters there?
Maybe? I don't remember.
Can't remember.
There was a band from South Bend, actually. I'm friends with these people still. Nonfiction.
Okay.
I've
heard of them.
I think it's been a while since I've seen them, but they totally killed it. Everyone did a really great job at this show. But we sort of just been in these showcases, and then like there was another showcase at that weird Aqua Lounge place.
Oh, that
where
was with Matt.
Yeah, we
DeSona
played with DeSona and
they kicked ass. They were great, but I don't remember who else was on that bill.
So tough.
Yeah, I can't remember what the name is.
If you go to our website, you can see.
And Lockjaw we played with, and
Weren't they from Wisconsin?
They could have been. I'm not sure.
They were like an industrial type metal band, right?
Yeah.
Kind of you classify those guys as.
So one of my favorite questions to ask: what was your most memorable, embarrassing live show incident, if you have any? It's a tough one. I always like
I'm
hearing.
pretty much flawless.
Oh,
I'm
boom!
So,
one of those.
Actually, I could probably say mine was when I had a 5-hour energy and went right on stage, and I was like jittery as all get out, playing fast.
He stands still for the whole show.
Yeah.
Because at Sylvie's before it was like it was a small stage, so it's like if you move this way, you fall off. But it's not much of a drop. But he had a 5-hour energy beforehand, and he was just like,
I was bad,
not moving at all. So it was just like chewing his gum and not moving.
Yeah, I had gum. I'm blowing bubbles. I felt like one of those teeny boppers from Beverly Hills. It was kind of great.
It was kind of great.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
I think the worst for me with our original singer was I tore my meniscus on stage, and I had to keep playing the show.
Oh my God.
First song in, first note, I went up, the stage was coming apart, my knee got caught, my leg.
It must have really hurt.
It did.
The beauty of helium.
How do you come back from that?
I don't know.
Yeah, how does he keep telling his story? You just totally fucked that up.
We could all get some balloons. And
So where was this at?
It was at Live 59.
Okay.
The stage was it was like a rinky-dink stage. It was moving up. So my foot got caught in the stage.
Oh.
I went up, and I tore my meniscus. But I kept playing the show with one leg pretty much. So
You played a lot of shows on the one leg.
Yeah.
Because we had a lot.
we had
after
we
that.
had shows back to back to back where I just had to stand still pretty much because.
So he was the one standing still this time.
Yeah.
You did decide to just kinda
So-
sit down or anything?
Everyone asked me for a chair, but I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm fine. I'm like,
You have a full leg cast or something, or where is your meniscus? I don't even know.
it's right.
Yeah, it's in your knee.
It's in the knee. It's in the
Yeah,
middle
that's what I
part,
thought. You have a leg cast or a brace or anything?
At the I had like rinky-dink braces playing the shows, but it's
Wait. Did you not even go to the hospital after this?
No.
Listen, your kneecap fell off. No hospitals. I don't need them. Just give me two 2x4s and some duct tape. We're good.
Give me some aspirin and a beer. I'm fine. So
How'd you know that you tore it?
I was having problems with it, and I just knew it was something tore in my knee. So it's I never felt that pain before. It was just I knew I didn't break it, but it just kept swelling and swelling and swelling the whole night. So it was it was the first song in, so I'm we have to finish. So
All right, guys, I'm going to lay down for the rest of the set.
Yeah. You guys
So
take over.
you just kind of jerry-rigged your leg up?
I was on the tippy toe on the one leg.
Oh, my
so.
goodness.
It was a fun show.
That was a pretty good
It was a pretty good show, yeah. I remember the sound guy's you guys could play another song. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, why not? I'm like,
I can't stand. So the stage ate your foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't connected. It
Did you
was put
sue?
together and it just slipped.
No, I didn't sue.
Oh, okay.
That's
Now-
pretty metal.
We like the
that you
owner.
didn't sue.
I've been there once. It's actually a nice place.
Yeah, I don't know if it's around anymore.
Next time I'm in Plainfield or whatever, I'll go check.
Live 59.
Yeah.
It's off 59.
Is that
in
where we
Plainfield.
saw Battlecross and Abiotic?
Yes, that is.
All right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So it was a nice venue. I
Yeah,
like
it
that
was.
place.
It was a really nice venue. Nice owner, and I I just every time I see past that place, I just think I'm like,
You cringe.
I fucked my knee up.
You bastards.
Let's take some moment.
Whoa, Matthew or Brittany, any awesome live show incidents?
Well, let's see. The first show I did, I didn't play 2 songs because I just joined. When was that?
Was it like a few weeks before we played our show?
Yeah, and so I wasn't required to learn all the songs, but I 2 songs. I step off stage. All right, cool. I'm walking back on stage, and then I guess Brittany realized I wasn't on stage or anything like that, and so she introduced me to the band, or to the crowd, I should say. And so I'm walking, and I'm thinking, oh, this would be the perfect time to fall. I didn't, but I'm just like left, right, left, right, left, right, just trying not to fall, because I'm like, this would be a perfect time, but I didn't do it, so that's the only thing I can think of.
So an almost but
Yeah.
but avoidable.
Yeah.
All right. Sequence of events.
He's new. He's a new guy, so.
The best is yet
The
to
old
come.
new guy.
Hey, don't jinx him.
We're gonna fuck you up. We're gonna break your kneecaps on
You'll
stage.
do just fine. I believe in you.
We're
We're
gonna do
gonna
the
eat
other
your
leg.
foot.
Brittany, any
Fun and exciting.
ridiculous incidents?
Yes.
Numerous?
It was at Sylvie's, right?
Yeah.
It was at Sylvie's.
Yeah.
Is that where you dropped the mic?
Yep. That was what Brian reminded, because I was sitting here thinking, like, what have I done? Like, we had a show at Sylvie's, and I took as soon as we were finished, the sound guy, I guess, was really grumpy. As soon as I took the microphone out of the stand, it, like, fell out of my hand and, like, landed on the ground, and that was the sound guy's equipment. And, are you going to pop
There's
that balloon?
knives flying everywhere. You guys, calm down over here. Jeez.
Yeah. I was like, do you know the sound guy? Why do you have that knife out?
No, I don't know him. That's the reason why.
But I dropped the microphone on accident. It was on accident, and yet this guy swore up and down that I dropped it on purpose.
He was
You
actually,
dropped my fucking
he was
microphone.
screaming at her.
Yeah, he was yelling.
Screaming.
And he came up to my face.
Wait, during the middle of a song,
It
or
was the end of the set. Okay. It was the end of the set.
Was it someone from another band or like the owner of the club or something?
It was a guy that they hired, someone who worked at Sylvie's, and he got in my face and stuff. But it's because, well, no, he shouldn't have done that. But actually,
So was it more like, you son of a bitch, you dropped my microphone?
That's it, exactly.
Well, he said, you dropped my fucking microphone, or something like that.
That was every other word.
He was mad.
Yeah.
And then I didn't shut my mouth. I just was like, you can't talk to me like that.
You son of a bitch. You don't know me, I'm part of the Lollipop Guild.
That's exactly what I said. Oh my God. Hold on.
she's got nothing.
And now it's time for the chin hair of knowledge.
No, you got nothing. You got nothing.
It didn't come
Often duplicated, never imitated.
Oh. All right, so you're just screamed at by the sound guy. All right. Another day in the life of a local band.
Yeah, it happens. People have bad days and stuff.
All right.
But it's still just crazy though.
Well,
It was on accident and they thought you did it on purpose.
Well, I mean, the equipment's not cheap. I understand, but at the same time, if it's an accident, it's not like you picked up and you're like, fuck this mic, we're fucking out of here.
Yeah.
It was.
Although that would be a good.
Yeah. You should have done that at the end of the set. You should have, after
Well,
he
that
yelled at you.
explodes when you drop it.
After he yelled at you, walked back on stage, grabbed the mic, and been like, "Peace, I'm out," and then chucked it.
Oh, you mean this mic? No.
Fuck this shit.
I just
Well-
didn't like how he talked to me, so.
No one should talk to anyone like that. Bunch of jerkweeds. Well, it's about that time.
No, it's not.
Chin hair of knowledge.
Dirty D's got some chin hair of knowledge. He's gonna drop all over our face, neck, and chests.
That's just creepy.
What do you got?
I don't want to do my segment anymore.
What do you
I'm
got
out.
for us, Dirty
See ya.
D? What do you got for us, chin hair of
I'm out.
knowledge? And he's back. What do you got for us tonight, chin hair of knowledge?
I got nothing.
I see a whole list with some goofy writing on it.
I've got nothing.
I know you've got something. Until we get a sweeper for you, this is the best we got. What do you got for us tonight, Chin Hair of Knowledge?
You guys weirding me out. I'm done.
Let's do it. What do you got? What do you got, Peach Mike? What do you got?
Trust me, I can make it a lot weirder for you.
I'm out.
All right, so I'll read the first one. It's under miscellaneous. You misspelled Corey Taylor.
Who gives a shit?
It's Corey Tyler.
Corey Tyler.
All right.
Read it. You said you want to read
Do
it.
it. Do it. What do you got? What do you got, cool guy? No, I can't bring the enthusiasm you bring. We're waiting. Everyone's waiting.
I don't care.
My mom's waiting.
Okay.
She's waiting.
She's outside waiting to take him
She's
home.
waiting. Yeah.
Standing out there, we're like,
Shit, my mom's here. My ride's here.
She's fucking freezing, dude. Hurry up. What do you got for us tonight, brother?
All right. Corey Taylor from Slipknot said that after watching Straight Outta Compton, he rediscovered his love of old school rap.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I really liked it.
We only watched the first 10 minutes before the illegal copy of the DVD that we had fucked up.
It was a good movie. Saw it in theaters.
I've heard good things.
All
What
right.
else you got for us, cool guy?
I guess Behemoth for the European Satanist tour.
The album that came out 2 years ago?
Yes.
Still touring on?
Yes, they're actually playing in its entirety on their European tour and I guess their North American tour. Okay. They have specialty made communion wafers with some little satanic imagery on it.
Those guys just take it to a whole new level. All right,
Well,
calm
it's-
it down, killer.
It's just not the first band to use communion wafers.
who is this?
Behemoth.
Behemoth.
Do you get the wine with it?
I don't know. But I don't know if
Box wine. It's Carlos Rossi.
I don't
They
know
pass
if
around a
anyone
jug of Carlos
remembers
Rossi.
A few years ago, last year or whatever, where Kuma's Corner kind of made the news.
The Ghost Burger?
Yeah, with the Ghost Burger with the communion wafer.
Yep.
How all the churches and everything were protesting.
Oh my goodness!
I-
It's
I
not
s-
like it was blessed.
Yeah,
Or was it?
It was not blessed.
All right.
But I still remember
Then
it
it's
being
just a
the
wafer.
#1 news story on Yahoo News after I logged out of my email account.
Really, #1 for you?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, it wasn't me that chose it. It was Yahoo that chose it.
All right.
The funny thing about this story is you still use Yahoo as your email.
Hey,
A lot
I
of
do
people
too.
do.
Don't hate.
I'm
And
kidding.
so does the metal experience.
See?
Exclusively, guys. We use it.
Metalexperience.com.
At least it's not AOL, so
Yeah. I didn't even
I
know they
use
had Yahoo.
Hotmail.
that still works.
Yeah, apparently so. Some more little tidbits.
Yeah, fucking hit us up with it, brother.
All right, I guess Gary Holt, who's a guitar player of Slayer and Exodus, that in his new guitar paint job, it's actually made with his blood.
So his new guitar, they painted it, and they're like, "Listen, I gotta put some of my blood in this
Pretty
paint."
sweet. It's like the
Is that
whole
what you're saying?
guitar. It's
Yeah.
all over. It's a
Really?
design. Yeah.
I highly doubt the whole. It's probably red paint.
No,
so
it's-
everything's his
No.
blood.
It's
It
not.
looks
it's
like blood color.
His blood is used in it. It's I think just a vial of blood put
I don't
into
know.
the
Mix-
paint.
It looks
So
weird. I
Morgan's
like it.
trying to say that you could take blood,
thought
smear
you
it
said
all
the
over a
whole point of
guitar, and it's like that. It stays like that
Not
forever.
what I-
Well,
it's like paint.
I don't know if anyone remembers the Metallica Load and Reload album that was made with bull semen and blood.
You would know that, you big bull semen lover.
Kiss used a vial of their blood for the comic book.
I was gonna say the
Yeah.
same
In the
thing,
print,
too.
yeah. See, it's the same. It's mixed in with the paint.
Or I've known people have put their blood in vinyl
pint of
before,
blood thrown on
ashes
a
in their
guitar
Who?
vinyl.
Who?
I don't know what bands, but I used to read.
You said ashes? They
Yeah.
put ashes? Like,
Yeah.
here's my dead grandma.
I'm
Here's
gonna
some
listen
of
to
her
them on
ashes.
7-inch record.
So is that what you're telling me? Someone took their old dead grandma's ashes and put them
Yeah.
in their vinyl?
Wouldn't that be cool? It's just you could play
I mean,
my
that'd be
ashes every
weird.
time.
Kind of weird.
I want my voice recorded on a record played.
Who would
played
press
with
that
my
too? Is like,
ashes.
listen, this is my dog, Stevie. His ashes.
I want
I
to
need
listen to
this.
him.
I need this mixed in with the vinyl, whatever wax.
Hey,
Shit.
that'd be actually pretty cool.
All right. What else you got for us, cool guy?
Geezer Butler from Sabbath.
And GZR.
Yeah, good band. Has stated that Bill Ward, their original drummer, has declined to play drums on the last date of their farewell tour.
Okay, I mean, I could have seen that coming.
Yeah, but I just read something too that said Bill Ward said that he was not even offered to play on the tour, so it's,
I could
you're
also
gonna
see.
always have a
I could also
dispute.
see that.
No, then the last
One quick story about Bill Ward. I think it was Ozfest, one of the last years, and there was Black Sabbath playing. They
2005.
zoomed in. He knows dates. It's fucking crazy.
I was
they
not
zoomed
there. I
in
was supposed to be.
on Bill Ward playing drums, right? And he was playing, and he's just so old, his gum just flew out of his mouth. He was on the big screen. It was pretty funny. I just wanted to put that in. That was
Wait,
at the
like the
Tinley
gum?
Park. Whatever gum he was chewing, or maybe it was spit. I don't know. It was just a big hunk of something flew out of his mouth
it
while
his
he was.
dentures?
Yeah, his dentures flew out of his mouth while he was playing drums on the big screen. Boom. Bill Ward stories. All right, what else you got for us?
I guess if you're a fan of beer and the band Mastodon, there's an official The Hunter themed beer stein currently available for $125 on the Mastodon web store. What? Yeah.
Who's got $125 to pay
I want
for a
that Stein,
cup?
but I'm not paying $125 for it.
Let's bootleg it.
Let's just go to a place and just go get some beer in the Stein. and just take
ceramic.
it. Yeah.
A ceramic.
Go to ceramic classes and just make your own.
I'm gonna
Make
make
your
my
own
own stein. Well, it's
Where can people find if they're looking to spend $125 on a glorified cup? Where can people find that?
It's on Mastodon's official web store.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's like shopmastodon.com.
Okay. What else you got for a school guy?
Amon Amarth has scheduled the spring U.S. tour with Entombed, AAD. I put it in quotes because it's still Entombed. Just they can't go as Entombed, so they're just Entombed AD.
Why can't they go in as Entombed?
Legal disputes.
I'll give you.
They're
a
still
couple
playing
clues for your
Entombed
legal
songs,
disputes.
plus new songs, just under Entombed AD. But it's Entombed AD, Amon Amarth, and Ex Mortis. Its tour starts 4/7 San Diego and then runs through 5/21 in Los Angeles. 5/5 they'll be in Chicago at the Riviera.
The Riv Ex Mortis is fucking. They put on a killer live show.
Hey, for me that's a perfect
Yeah.
lineup. I like all three of those bands.
Yeah.
I will be there.
Okay.
It's a Thursday. I will be there.
Okay.
Yes.
What else you got for us, cool guy?
That's all my news.
All right. Well, then, what else you got? You got a band for us this week?
I do have a band.
What? Give me this crazy backstory you're gonna give me on this band.
So back in the day, there was a band called Slaughter.
Not to be confused with the cock rock band called Slaughter.
Indeed. This band is from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. They formed in...
Wait, Toronto, Ontario?
Yeah, both.
Okay, so I guess it's like a... Okay, I just don't know Canada very well.
Hey.
They formed in 1984 and broke up, unfortunately, in 1989. Only to reform in 1994.
Oh, shit.
And then break up in 1995. So, unfortunately, they're not around anymore.
Okay. We're gonna play a track from them, though?
I'm getting there eventually.
Oh, Jesus.
They are one of
Got the biography of every band member, their
No.
children, their next-door neighbors' children.
No.
All right, what do you got, Bruce?
They were one of the first bands to be highly influential in the death metal genre.
Okay.
Because they play death metal, thrash metal, kind of.
Okay.
Not like guttural vocals. It's still, you could still hear what they're talking about.
All right, I'm very intrigued. I only know of the Cock Rock Slaughter band, so...
This is a great band.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
They only released one album with like 6 compilations.
Even after they got back together, they're like, nah.
Well, there's one that's kind of an album, but it's mainly all like demo tracks that they consider another album.
Okay.
It's not the greatest sound quality, so I don't consider it an album.
This guy's blasting air quotes.
Mayhem's black metal from Norway, like the second tier of black metal. Yeah, but they when they reformed in 1994, they released the cover of "The Throne Emperor" from Celtic Frost, and then they did a split with.
You say Celtic, I say Celtic.
Okay, that reminds me
Continue.
of the SOD song, where it is like whatever happened to Celtic Frost or Celtic.
They
Frost.
say Celtic Frost.
Whatever.
Fucker.
But it was on the tribute album in memory of.
They're not called the Boston Celtics.
Who gives a shit?
What?
Fuck that team.
They're called the Boston Celtics. They win championships.
Okay, I argue about
regularly.
you, and I don't give a shit. And then they released this split album with Nunslaughter, and that was pretty much all they released.
I have a question.
Yes.
What's the difference, according to you and what you know, between black metal and death metal?
Death metal is mainly focused on gore, where black metal is kind of focused on satanic themes.
Okay. Cool.
And what's the Slaughter track we're gonna play tonight?
It's actually 2 tracks in one.
What?
Because on the version I've got combines 2 of the tracks, so it's Disintegrator / Incinerator off the Strapato album released in 1987.
Strapato. What
Yeah.
does Strapato mean?
I don't know.
Okay,
but
just
all
wondering.
I know is the singer, he formed a band called Strapato after Slaughter's demise.
Okay.
So,
Well, let's do it. We got Slaughter with the track called
Disintegrator / Incinerator.
I like how you say Disintegrator.
Disintegrator.
You're a funny guy.
Disintegrator.
Let's do it.
You're listening to the Metal Experience.
We've assembled a collection of bands who have drummers.
I do magic.
Well, it's easy if you try, Dick.
Now sit back and listen.
We just heard Disintegrator / Incinerator by the band Slaughter from Canada. One more little fun fact before I depart. Chuck Schuldiner from Death was actually part of that band for about a year.
What?
There was not anything really recorded except for a few demos. And I think there's some bootlegs that are out there of tracks with him playing on it.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Chucky! R.I.P. Well, I am Luke O'Blaze with Morgan Danielle and Joey Gasoline Dick, and the chin hair of knowledge is going to be departing with us
Goodbye,
very shortly.
everybody.
He's got to go arcade party. Yeah.
So I guess I will be leaving there.
All
So
right, Peach Mike.
Unfortunately, I got to depart.
All right,
It's nice
drive
meeting
safe.
you all. It was a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Drive safe, punk ass motherfucker. Well, we are still here tonight with Cruel Melody, and we got a bunch more music to play from you guys. What's the next track you guys want to play off the self-titled EP?
Let's just keep going in order. Just Control. That's next one off the self-title.
All right, let's do it. Control by
You can look inside my soul.
Hey, this is Snoop from Age Varies, and you're listening to the Metal Experience.
You. Sucker.
And we're back with the Metal Experience. I'm Morgan Danielle with Luke Blaze, Joey Gasoline Dick, that sometimes does weird voices and shit. And we are here with Crew Melody, and we just heard another track off their self-titled EP. What was that track called?
Control.
Good job.
Control.
And as everyone sings it, what was that one about?
Bernie.
Brittany?
Yeah.
Karen,
Brittany,
Karen,
AKA
what was that track about?
Bernie.
Hey, Karen. Hey, Bernie. That one was about telling somebody that they should stop being so controlling. I wrote at the time that I was writing the material for Cruel Melody, when I first joined the band, it was very much anti-bad relationships and anti-toxic people and bad people. So
You got two goofy people back there.
what did I miss?
They're just dancing like Foolios. All right.
There is just some rap, and I was like...
So for the listeners at home, Joe's throwing it down right now.
He's going
pretty
crazy.
Jesus.
Come and gift, you know.
So the balloons and everything that were left over at the bar, we've been told that I can take everything off that table because
We're not taking those balloons.
I don't know.
No.
Helium is really fun,
We're not
and I
taking
would love
those
to take
balloons.
some balloons home. Ew, no.
Absolutely not.
Can we try that? It's like, oh. That'd be funny.
You guys are weird.
Yep.
So
Talk about spicing up the bedroom.
So
There's nothing
the,
like helium voice.
So
So get naked, baby.
we've played a couple of tracks off the self-titled EP so far. What do you guys have coming up? You guys have any shows coming up?
Not yet.
I wish.
Yeah, I'm currently on a hiatus because I just had a baby. So
Ooh, congratulations. Was it a
Yeah.
boy or a girl?
it was a girl.
What'd you
My-
name her?
Josephine.
Josephine. That's so pretty.
So little Joey, JoJo, whatever you want to call her. And
kangaroo.
so we're getting ready to get back in. Dre and I were talking a little bit here today. So we just got to figure out schedules coming up here and then get back to rehearsing and doing shows.
All right. And what about what's the any preparation for a new CD or anything in the works?
We just we just released a new CD in August.
Okay.
That's the last of the
Which we'll
alternatives.
play
Yeah.
eventually.
We did that with Matt Motto and Motto or Moto.
Hello, Moto. I don't know.
I think it's Motto.
I think it's Motto too.
Yeah, it's Motto.
But we're gonna go right back in the studio in probably April and start recording more tracks. So we're just gonna keep on going, like just recording. Probably pump out an EP once a year.
Boom.
So even though we just did one show with the CD, so but we had like a little hiatus with trying to transition drummers and everything. So took a little setback because we really couldn't promote the last EP to our fullest advantage. So we're just let's just record another one. So
And damn baby's getting away.
All right. Very cool. Well, you know what? We got more tracks to play. Let's wrap. How many more tracks are on this self-titled EP?
there's 4, and there's actually
Who? Whitney Houston hitting high notes.
There's five
Somebody's
on.
singing
There's five
along.
on the latest EP, but there's just everything is like filler. There's 2 songs, but everything else is like filler, like intro, interlude, outro.
So on this EP, there's one more track on
Yeah,
there?
there's one more track.
All right. Why don't we go ahead and play that really quick? What is that?
Wake Up.
Wake Up. All right, let's do Wake Up by Cruel Melody on the self-titled EP. Woo!
Heard about you taking your own life away today over something that you couldn't handle. I don't mean to seem insensitive. I don't mean to sound so negative, but once again we're in the dark with another blown out candle. I was never close, but you remind me of him. You were my brother's friend, your light became dim. Isn't it a shame that we're not taught how to handle? Once again, we're in the dark with another blown out candle. Isn't it a shame cleaning up the messes that others have made? Isn't it a shame? Wake up now, we need to wake up Wish I could have told you I know what it feels like. Wish I could have told you I know what it feels like. Isn't it a shame cleaning up the messes that others have made? Isn't it a shame? Wake up now, we need to wake up now. Isn't it a shame cleaning up the messes? Oh, when will it change? Isn't it a shame? Wake up now, we need to wake up now. Wake up Wish I could have told you I know what it feels like.
Hi, this is Joe.
This is Kristen.
I'm Eric. And Anthony from Programmable Animal, and you're listening to the Metal Experience.
Ready? All right. Jeez. What? Look at Morgan's face. Gee, what a weirdo. So anyway, because you have no idea what she's actually doing, she's blasting a balloon in her face right now. Just blasting the helium into her lungs.
Joe's such a bad influence. He's got me huffing helium.
And you don't even sound any
Can't
different.
even do
You're
it right
goof
because
card.
I keep losing the air from trying
So
to
anyway,
suck it out.
we just heard another Cruel Melody song, and that one was entitled "Wake Up" What was that bad boy about?
More serious stuff. Okay. Is everybody ready?
All right. Morgan, are you ready over there?
Yeah.
I'm so ready right now.
Actually, when we were rehearsing and playing this song, just they were jamming it out. I had gotten a call from my little brother that one of his best friends had killed himself.
Oh my goodness.
So the song is actually about that.
I feel real bad for huffing helium right now.
That's pretty brutal.
No worries. And it was drug related. Do you feel worse?
Yeah, I do. Damn it.
Go run yourself into the wall.
That's it.
Stand in the corner, you dunce.
But yeah, that's what it was about. It was about that guy. His name is Calvin Watkins, and he is not around anymore. R.I.P. Calvin.
Well,
Moment of silence completed.
Yeah. I see Brian just grinning. Guys, sorry I write about serious stuff.
No, it's fine.
That's good.
real life. Well, we got. Whoa, was that me?
That was
Brian,
me,
what are you
sorry.
doing over there? You know that mic was used.
Yeah.
Let's talk a minute about your album artwork for Self-Titled. Who did your album artwork?
I did.
Nice. And what is it? Oh,
Who is I did?
I haven't.
Who is I did?
For the listeners at home.
Sorry, Andreas, I did it. Yeah, I have a graphic design background, so / artist / entrepreneur.
/ talented.
No, thanks. Shut up.
Did I make you blush?
Yes, you did.
So the concept, the first EP, because that logo, is that like the logo, the band logo? Because it's also on the second EP in the top right corner.
Yeah, it's the official logo. We had a zombie before when we had our original singer, so we're like, we get mislabeled by just our logo all the time, so it's just like we got to change it up. So we did that.
Now, is it based off anything? It looks like a woman shushing.
It's like manga-esque. I was like reading this one comic. I don't know what it was, but I just liked the drawing of it. So I'm like, I'm gonna just kind of incorporate her into our logo. So actually, it turned out pretty good. So.
And then where'd you guys get all these pressed at?
I do them. We do them. I do them. So that's why it's handy to have a graphic design background. We like to cut corners, so we can actually focus everything into the studio. That way, it's like if we do them ourselves, we do them ourselves.
And then the second EP, EP is that what is considered an EP?
Yeah,
Second one?
I think so. Yeah.
Last of the alternatives. Did you also do the artwork on this?
I did.
All right. And that's also recorded with Matt Motto at Black and White Studios?
Correct.
Perfect.
That was a plug, Matt, just to let you know that was a plug.
Matt, what up, Black and White Studios?
If you're listening.
We love you, brother.
Perfect. Well, let's go ahead and play the next set of tracks off of the second album that you brought, and then when we come back after those songs, we'll do Luco's Hey Look What I Found pick.
What?
So
all right.
you have an intro.
So we went through the self-titled EP. Now we're moving on to the last of the alternatives EP. When was this one recorded?
Last year, same time, like around April 2015. Had some downtime. We weren't really doing anything, so we're like, let's just go record.
Okay. This is Greg. Greg Master just walked in with looking like a weirdo. Anyway, so we got. So this one has a prelude, an interlude, and an outro. But we're just gonna play the actual tracks, this actual songs off this. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why don't we go ahead and we'll play the first one. What is that one called?
It's
Blame.
Blame. All right. Let's go ahead and play Blame off the Last of the Alternatives EP. Let's do it.
There's not much time. I don't think so. No, not this time. I am done playing the victim. I've had just as much of a chance. I don't even have to listen. Self-inflicted, cross-addicted. Gaze into a broken mirror, covered in dust, turning to rust. Promises left on the shelf. Much to my dismay, it's all my fault. I'm the only one to blame. Carefree, I don't made. Carefree, I don't made. Carefree, I don't made. Sinking into past obsessions till I could no longer breathe. Hanging on to my possessions, every single one defined me. If you failed, then I was ruined. Your success was all my doing. But this queen has lost her crown and she's underneath to kiss the ground. Much to my relief, it's all my fault. To let go is to be free. Carefree, I don't made. Carefree, I don't made. Carefree, I don't made. Carefree, I don't made. There's not much time. I don't think so. No, not this time. I am done playing the victim. I've had just as much of a chance. I don't even have to listen. Self-inflicted, cross-addicted. To make or is to be free. Carefree, I don't made. Carefree, I don't made. Carefree, I don't made. Carefree, I don't made. Much to my dismay, there's not much
We are Conniption, and I am Michael Brigham.
I'm Bill House.
Andy Martin.
Cody Juke.
And you're listening to The Metal Experience.
And we're back. I'm Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze, Joey Gasoline Dick, and now the
Greg
Greg Master.
Master.
And we are here still with Cruel Melody. We've moved on to the second EP that they brought with them called The Last of the Alternatives. And that track that we just heard is called what? Anyone? Blame?
Blame.
Yes. No, it's okay. We all had to think about that for a minute.
It was a brain fart.
And what is Blame about?
I have to describe this every time.
More seriousness.
Yeah. More moments
I'm
of
not
silence.
sucking helium this time, so.
Everyone be present. You know, I don't even remember what Blame's about. It's just about facing yourself and being honest. That's what it's about.
Boom. Fucking people up with the truth.
Yes.
All right.
Well, it's about that time. Let's pull away for just a minute and head over to Luco.
What? Me? No.
Now it's time for
Hey man, look what I found!
Only on the Metal Experience.
All right. This week we got from Nancy France, the Winged Seahorses with the song La Crée. Let's do it.
What
This is Frankie from the Bloodline, and you're listening to the Metal Experience with Greg Valentine.
Woo! All right, we just heard all the way from Nancy, France, the band The Winged Seahorses with the song. I am going to spell this, and then I'm going to try and pronounce it. L-A space C-L-E, and the E's got a little thingy over it. Leclerc. What, Joey Gasoline Dick over there, how would...
You did very good.
Okay.
But when you do it, you gotta do it very slow.
Okay.
Leclerc.
Okay, perfect. Well, check out The Winged Seahorses. Very, very interesting band name. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Well, I am Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle, sitting over there with Joey Gasoline Dick and Greg Master Greg. And we are still hanging out with Cruel Melody. And, hey, guys, why don't you guys go ahead and tell the world where everyone can find everything that is Cruel Melody.
Like music-wise or just like anything?
Everything.
CruelMelody.com.
Yep.
One-stop shop right there.
Boom.
Do you have any merch besides the CDs available too for people?
We have buttons and wristbands. Usually, we have like Reverb Nation where you can download the stuff for free. So, but we always encourage people to just come to our shows and buy the CDs and merchandise. You know.
Get out of here, Joe.
It's
so
funny.
the artwork. So we talked a little bit on the artwork on the second EP. The artwork on the first EP. The artwork on the second EP is it's got the logo from the first EP up in the right hand corner. But what is the logo going on the last of the alternatives? What's going on there, guy? What's the mindset behind that?
Mad Max. I had an idea for there's this concept art book that came out with Mad Max Fury Road, and I saw something just like
Now
grand, you know.
Is that a female on the cover or a male?
Female.
All right. I noticed a little chest bumps, so it's just I didn't want to jump to conclusion, but I wanted to ask.
They're called boobs.
The old
breastises.
The old chest
pits.
bumps. Pits?
They come in all different shapes and sizes.
What? Did you call
I
them
said tits.
Oh. I was like, what? What woman refers to their chest as, these are my pits.
No.
They're inward. They're in my inward boobies.
And they're very sweaty.
These are my inward boobies. They're very sweaty.
Weirdos.
It's something you hear from a smoking gym teacher.
So, and you drew this?
Yeah, I drew that.
Now, where did you guys go to get these all mass produced? Even you guys even have some artwork on the artwork on the CD is pretty fucking awesome. Where did you guys get all this artwork done and mass produced and shoulder rubs?
Except for the shoulder rubs, I do all the artwork myself. We try to cut corners and do everything in house. That way we can put more money into the studio. That we can have more songs going in. And if I could do everything in house, I'll do it in house. So, and I'll have these guys help me put them together.
Yeah, and the CD is just a light scribe. So you put the image into the computer and it burns it onto the CD itself.
And then you also drew the image on the CD?
Yeah.
That's what he was telling you, that the image
I'm
is
just double-
burned onto the CD.
I'm just double confirming.
He doesn't physically draw on every single copy. The computer does that for him.
Yeah, obviously that would be epic as
You made
fuck.
it
Though. It's
seem
like
like
I
he
drew
drew
on
every
every
one.
single
Well,
one.
that would be a limited edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
the first printing of our CDs, I drew on we had 50 CDs and I drew on all the CDs. So
That was a thing.
That
really
was a
happened.
thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I might do it again, but it's very
Time consuming.
time consuming. So.
And then on the second EP, on the actual CD, the artwork is 3 ghostly, ghastly figures with it looks like the city that's upside down, or maybe they're in a cave with a bunch of stalactites hanging above their heads. What was the concept behind that?
Or maybe they're in a cave.
Yeah, it's. I like the teeths.
Yeah,
What was the concept behind that? You drew that also, correct?
Yeah, I don't know what I just like. They're like kind of like zombie-esque, with like it just kind of remind me like end of the world scenario with like the cover and everything. That's what it felt like.
Did you like that stalactite drop I just... Stalactites, because they hang tight to the ceiling. Stalagmites, because they might reach the ceiling. I learned that shit years ago, and it doesn't put food on my plate.
I didn't see anything.
But now you guys know it.
You know, just one of those useless knowledge things that you
if
can
you're
throw
ever in
around.
a cave and you're like, look at that fucking thing going up look at that other thing going
We're gonna
down
know
the
that you
road.
said it.
I said that one time.
You survived because of his knowledge.
Yes.
That obvious. That would never be like a survival thing. Like, hey, look at that.
Just take
It's
credit for
called
it and let's
this.
play more
That would
cruel melody
That
tracks.
would never. That would never be the reason you survived any type of scenario.
It's okay.
Knowledge
It's
all
okay.
over your face, neck, and chest, right?
Oh god.
Perfect. I'm dripping.
What?
Well, we got another track we're gonna play off the last of the alternatives EP. What's that track we're gonna play?
Hollow.
Hollow. Let's do it, and that also has an asterisk next to it, which means it was recorded at Black and White Studios. Woo woo! All right, let's do it. Hollow, Cruel Melody. Let's do it.
Yeah.
rock and roll.
You're goddamn right. This is the Metal Experience, and now back to Morgan and Luco.
Hi, I'm Greg Master Greg, and you just heard an epic track called Hollow.
Who is it by?
Cruel Melody. Bam.
All right. And I'm Luco Blaze, Morgan Danielle, Joey Gasoline Dick. Greg was really stoked he did that. But yeah, we just rocked out another track, Hollow, by Cruel Melody. And what was that bad boy about?
Obviously about something hollow.
She laughs about it. Now,
It's
another serious song.
I can't help it. I can't help it. Every time you guys ask this, I have to say something serious because that's what it is. No. Oh,
It's
well.
large. I have a large head. It doesn't fit in pants.
Is it a hollow head?
It is.
That was a
It's
good one.
Actually about
Damn you guys.
Hey, you guys.
it's about child abuse.
Jeez. Getting deep over
Child
here.
abuse.
No bueno.
I know everyone's laughing and having a good time, and then it gets to the "What's this song about?" question, and then I'm like, "It's about like relationships and child abuse."
If we were,
and everyone gets quiet. It's
we were to
suicide.
realize that like 6 songs ago to stop asking how real these songs are.
Yeah,
Shit.
you have asked.
You're fucking up
about
my vibe.
Every song you have asked what it's about, and I'm like, well, shit, here we go.
And you know why we do that is because, not to sound weird, but it's kind of, I really like, all right, here, let's do this. So we'll have a band come on, we'll play their music, we'll ask them what the song is about, and then when we see them live, it's like, I know that song. I know what that song is about. It's kind of like a deeper meaning.
Absolutely.
And then when everyone else hears that, they hear that song, and then they know what that song is about. And, I mean, as a songwriter myself, you put all this time into the lyrics, not putting anything against you guys because the music, but you can't really say, like, I wrote this guitar riff about drop kicking Hulk Hogan or something. I don't know.
Sometimes that happens, though.
Yeah, that's also.
What,
that's
what if
very
you're
true.
watching Hulk Hogan as you're writing the riff?
Boom.
And you're like, wow, this is so Hulk.
The
When did we get a banjo?
The banjo comes
That's
out.
good.
Hulk Hogan.
Slurp to wait, was that no? That was Randy Savage. Slurp to.
Step into a slim Jim.
Oh yeah.
Well, see you later, Greg. That was weird.
Bye.
All right.
He just leaves.
And he's gone. And he's gone.
The smell of coffee has just vanished.
Yeah.
Everyone's Greg is gone.
He said, "Greg, Master Greg, out."
Yeah.
Just like
did. Is
walked
that what he
out the
said?
door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He threw his arms into the air, his little flaps on his head, like he was gonna fly away.
In slow motion.
He's a
Joe's
straight-
sitting next to me, going, "This is the weirdest experience I've had in months."
He's a strange guy, and god damn it, I love the fuck out of that guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah. I wish I could hang out with him like every day. Like, come to work with me, do
No.
my. Let me do the. Yeah. He just hang out with him all the time. When we had to put the website together, I hung out with him all the time, and it was like, whoa, that guy's a fucking trip. I like hanging out with him. And then he would steal all my cigarettes. But then I stopped smoking, so he couldn't steal my smokes anymore. So, oh my goodness.
Well, just a few quick announcements before we
you got
wrap
some of
up.
them there?
Well, I wanted to do a recap of last week because we did
Okay.
go out to a few
Okay.
shows. So the first we hit up on Wednesday was at the Wire in Berwyn. It was our first time there.
That's a great venue.
It really is. It's really nice. The touring acts like Monroe and Exotype ended up dropping. So
I think it was weather related.
I think so.
We had
Something like that.
Chi-Town had just gotten hit with
Mhm.
some storms.
So
I
little.
don't know if that's actually true. They may have dropped
I don't know.
for other
Something
reasons.
something
but
about
my
van
guess-
trouble. I think they were touring
my
like
guess it
together
was
in the same vehicle.
weather
So,
related.
3 local acts still played. It was awesome. DeVille, False Humans, and our friends in Pterodactyl King. So it was still a great time. And then Thursday, we headed out to Route 20 Outhouse in Stratave. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Do
Wisconsin.
it. I dare
Somewhere
ya.
in Wisconsin. I don't know. It's between Milwaukee and Chicago.
It was
awesome.
Route 20. What's it
Route
called?
20 Outhouse.
Okay.
And we want to thank the Bloodline for getting us on the list. We got to interview Travis and Frankie from the Bloodline, and then we also interviewed our friends in Conniption. We finally got to meet them and see them live. And then we got to see Trivium, which was fucking sweet. And we had a great time. I took lots of pictures that still need editing. And then we have some interviews to edit to post up online, which will be with Conniption and Frankie and Travis from the Bloodline. So they're about 12 minutes each, which isn't bad. So I'll probably put them together and put it up there somewhere. So look for that post when I can get to editing it, because they were really awesome. We had a good time. It was freezing cold outside when we did it, but we had a good time.
It wasn't.
It was absolutely cold. And then Saturday night we were out at the Beat Kitchen. We saw Hot Dang with Faces of the Bog, and Legions of Rom just released their brand new CD, Fruition. So we picked up a copy of that, and we got to hang out at the Beat Kitchen, which was fucking sweet.
And you know what? All the bands killed it. We've seen them all before, except for Faces of the Bog. Faces of the Bog came out onto the show, like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was a while.
And we kept on trying to see them live because, just so everyone knows, the bands that come on the show, it's not like, hey, thanks for coming out. See ya, fuck off, never. No, we make it out to fucking more shows. Last year, how many shows we go out to? Shit, probably close to 60?
No.
Close to 80?
No, maybe
close to 364?
maybe like 30.
Okay. 30 shows.
It was one of the it was one of the slower years, believe it or not.
It was one of the slower
If
years.
you do 45 podcasts,
Yeah.
you should go out to 45
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah.
So
we've done 50 before, but
we've
this
done,
was a slower
could you
year.
imagine doing 50
It was
shows
retarded.
a year?
That's a lot.
I have a lot
a
of
lot.
friends that go to 1, maybe 0 shows a year.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that we fucking, oh my goodness.
It was a lot.
So we have been to a lot of shows, and what we like to do is the bands that come on, like I was saying, we hear the songs, we hear the, what's the song about? And then when you see it, it just means that much more. But we don't just have, hey,
It's a
thanks for
great
coming
connector.
on. See you later. We like to go out and support all the local bands and the local scene in general. And Faces of the Bog came on the show probably about 2 years ago. And with schedules and everything, plus some bands, sometimes they come on, they just don't play very often. And we were finally able to see Faces of the Bog, and they were fucking awesome. Oh my god! Sometimes I just closed my eyes during their set and just fucking felt the music. It was so good. Not to sound like a big stoner.
It was a really fun time. It was
not,
a great
but it
three
was
shows
good
that we
stuff.
went out to last week. So
we had a good time.
We did. And then I wanted to give a shout out to Atlanta's Burning. They found a brand new vocalist after searching for a while. So congrats to them. Their brand new vocalist is named David. So they're working on getting him up to speed and hopefully to play shows soon, because I know that they've been looking to book a few. And we also wanted you guys to check out Alliance Printing. Does all of our printing stuff, from stickers, flyers, banners, calendars, whatever you need. He pretty much has a hookup for everything. Magnets is next. We're looking into doing magnets next, because I need more magnets on my fridge. So that's coming up next. And, of course, our website, metalexperience.com. You can check out all of our past shows, upcoming guests. Next week we have Pleading with Iris on. I believe they're from Lockport. They're a progressive metalcore band. So that's going to be awesome. And then we just booked for February 9th, because their new CD is coming out. I want to say February 1st, Snow Burial's joining us.
Formerly
Oxblood, which we're still going to hold against them, because
And I'm gonna wear
Oxblood is a badass name.
I'm going to wear my Oxblood shirt to
Good.
that show.
Good. You do that. And, so Alliance Printing, check them out. And then, of course, Chicago Metal Alliance still has the calendars up for sale. They're still running very low on them, so pick them up. And they're going to be at Brower House this Friday for Trouble's show, and they're going to be selling them there. And then online, they are available at the ChicagoMetalAlliance.com. And, of course, this Saturday is also the big show that I know I'm going to see a ton of people out at. Lamb of God with Anthrax is coming. So
Am I going to that show?
You are not.
What show am I going to?
Flesh God Apocalypse, February 15th.
Oh.
Yeah, you got a while, bro.
I thought
So-
there was a show that because you were going to that, I
you
was going
couldn't
to, like,
find anybody to go
Decapitated.
to, but Decapitated is playing also at Reggie's on Saturday.
Well, then that's where I'm going to be.
And they're playing with, just got announced, Against the Plagues.
Well, then I'll be at Reggie's on Saturday, and Morgan will be in
I
some
will
other
be at
show
Aragon
that's-
Ballroom at Lamb of
that
God.
no one cares about.
A ton of people care about that show. So
Listen,
very exciting
You know what
weekend
I'm
coming
really
up.
hoping about this Saturday is all the people, whatever, you go see your Lamb of God show, because I'm fucking up front stage for Decapitated at Reggie's. I hope it kind of weeds people out so they go see. Listen, I know Lamb of God, they have a lot of following, but Decapitated is just so much better. What? I said
Whatever.
it. I said
Whatever.
it. I said it.
We'll go with our mixed opinions here. So keep posted on our Facebook and our website for upcoming guests and announcements. And shout out to winner Chris, who just won for this Sunday Queensrÿche tickets to play Concord Music Hall. He won 2 tickets. Thanks to Holly from Hot Dink for giving us 2 tickets to give out for free as a contest. We found a winner this morning.
I like one Queensryche song. I
I
can't
don't
tell
know
you what
any
it
of
is.
them.
I have one. It's on my computer. It's pretty awesome.
Perfect. And then we got one last track, a very special track for Cruel Melody to go out the night listening to. It's called Q. It's an outro. And what is it?
And you know what? And it ends the night perfectly. We listened to it a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Give a little backstory about it. And you know what? No
Brian,
takers.
he's your son.
He's your son.
Oh, he is? We were just messing around. Dre just kind of put up a recorder, and he likes to jam around when we jam around. And it was pretty much nap time, and we tried forcing him out of the basement, and it was just a 3-year-old being a 3-year-old.
This is Quentin we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
My son, Quentin.
And the outro is called Q. And again, before we sign off for the night, where can everyone find everything that is Cruel Melody on the interwebs?
CruelMelody.com. Everything's there. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, whatever it is that people use. MySpace is still around?
It
Maybe?
is.
Is it?
I don't know.
Whether it's used, who knows?
I think we have still the MySpace. So
I think we do, but I don't remember the login.
I don't either. So yeah, everything's our one-stop shop is at CruelMelody.com.
And of course, congratulations. This was your first radio interview.
Yep.
Thanks for
Yeah,
having us.
thank you so
Now
much.
you're pros.
Yeah.
Woo! We got it down pat.
I can do this all the time now. I like it.
We need some more hosts. So, yeah, if you want to come out every single Tuesday, we're here
Yeah.
rocking out at Fitz Spare
Make the
Keys
trip out here.
in Elmhurst,
It's
Illinois.
not bad. Great music. Game's always on.
I'm kind of afraid
Food's
of what
great.
nickname you guys would give me.
Oh, wait, what?
What nickname you guys would give me.
That comes a little bit of time.
It does.
Little backstory, Joey Gasoline Dick. I used to work with Joe,
Gee.
and he came back from lunch break, and he was like, I was getting gas, and the gas pump blew up all over me, and he had gas all over his pants. He's like, I think it's in my dick hole because it's on fire. And it was like we sprayed him with Febreze, and he's like, I got to go home and change, man. My pants is like, it just stunk the whole office up.
Febreze.
So when he came on to do the show, because he had a little background in radio broadcasting, I was like, we got to come up with a name. You know, we all have a name. And I was like, Joey Gasoline Dick. That's already what you're saved in on my phone. So, and he's like, well, okay. So Joey Gasoline Dick.
He doesn't
And-
even know your last name.
Yeah.
It's just Gasoline
Yeah.
Dick.
I've completely forgotten it. It's just Gasoline Dick. But that's the little backstory about how Joey Gasoline Dick, how it got his Gasoline Dick. But we want to thank Cruel Melody again for you guys coming out tonight and fucking rocking out with us. We appreciate, it's a Tuesday night. It's, rebroadcasted tomorrow on Wednesday at the Forge in Indiana. But we want to thank you guys for coming out tonight to
Yes,
record with us.
thank you.
We know
for having us.
everyone's got
Thank you.
work in the morning and everything, but fuck yeah, I had a good time. I
It
hope
was
everyone
fun.
else
Yeah, it
had
was
a good
fun.
time, and
It was a really good time.
keep us posted on all the shows and everything coming up. Any new releases, we'd love to have you guys back on and promote. That's what we do. Promote the local scene.
Yep, that'd be great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Here is Q.
So we're going out. Listen to the outro off of the
Second
last
EP?
of the Alternatives EP, and it is called Q. Let's do it. It's a cute one. I like it.
Alright, yay, let's go upstairs now.
Nap time! Oh, that was so exhausting.
Okay, say bye to everyone.
Bye. Bye. I will play the music one more time.
Yeah.
Isn't that night time?
It's nap time.
No.
Good night, everyone.
Mommy, one.
You already ate lunch, silly.
It was good to see you. Bye.
Say good to see you too.
Say it really loud, Quentin. Bye.
Say bye really loud. Yell it.
Bye.